What is up, your host Tyler Hart is back with another review with WWF Survivor Series 1999 year in review. Almost to the end, gentlemen. Almost to the end. November 14th at the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan. This was an okay show. I'm going to say that. It was an okay show. It was not as bad as Unforgiven, or King of the Ring, or WrestleMania 15, but it was a decent pay-per-view. It's just like SummerSlam 99, obviously, but I want to talk about the main feud heading into it. This show is famous for Stone Cold being run down by an unknown man, and it being Rikishi, which I'll talk about later. The main rivalry heading into the event was between Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock over the WWF Championship. At No Mercy, The Rock defeated British Bulldog in a match. Later that night, Rock challenged the winner of the WWF match. Anything goes match between Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin for the title. After issuing the challenge, Rock was attacked by Triple H with a sledgehammer. Later that night, Triple H defeated Austin to retain the title on the October 18th episode of Raw's War. Rock challenged Triple H to a match for the title at Survivor Series. Because Rock was angered at the previous night attack. Austin also issued a challenge to claim that he deserved a title shot instead of The Rock. The WWF chairman, Vince McMahon, solved the situation by making it a triple threat match between Triple H, Austin, and Rock for the WWF Championship. And Vince was announced as the referee. Austin could not trust Vince. Rock could not trust Vince. You think they're like a coincidence exists? Yeah. And I want to talk about the Intercontinental thing next. Anyway, at No Mercy, China defeats Jester in a good housekeeping match to win the WWF Intercontinental Championship. On the October 18th episode of Raw's War, China issued an open challenge which was answered by Chris Jericho, who insults and promotes China to attack him. Steve Richards also got involved in China and Jericho's rivalry on the November 8th episode of Raw is War. Jericho was scheduled to wrestle China for the Championship at Survivor Series. Okay, and the Big Show staying. Anyway, the Big Show, Big Boss. Sorry, why is it staying? On the October episode of Raw is War, Big Show challenged Big Boss Man challenge. Big Boss Man challenged Big Show to a match, which agreed to defeat the hardcore champion. Big Show accept to Venda, the hardcore champion. Big Show accept and challenge. However, before the match, Big Show left the arena to check on his father, who had reportedly died in storyline. The report later revealed as a plan of Boss Man on the October 21st episode of SmackDown. An angered Big Show attempt to attack the Boss Man, but Boss Man escaped. Big Show then assaults the police officer on the October 25th episode. of Raw's War. Big Boss Man declared Big Show during his match with Prince Albert. Albert attacked Big Show from behind, and Boss Man broke Big Show's father's watch with a hammer. As a result, Boss Man and Albert formed a new alliance. On the October 28th episode of SmackDown, Al Snow had a match with Boss Man. However, Boss Man's ally Albert continues to interfere in the match, and the two attack Snow, leading to a challenge both men to a hardcore match in the parking lot. Later that night, Big Show and Albert wanted to leave the parking lot to rest Snow, but instead Big Show appears and traps Boss Man and Albert in a car, smashing it into pieces and push a dumpster on top of a car. On the November 1st episode of Raw's War, Boss Man and Albert attacked Big Show during an interview on the October 8th episode of Raw's War, a tribute to pay to Big Show's father on the death of Boss Man. Came out and insult Big Show and his father. On November 11th episode of SmackDown. Footage of showing Boss Man interrupt the funeral and attack Big Show and running the grave led to a Survivor Series match between Big Show's team of and the Blue Meanie. I'll talk about what happens to them. And Boss Man's team consists of Prince Albert, Viscera, and Minion. On Sunday, November 14th, Big Show attacked all of his team members who weather for the team making for a 4-on-1 Survivor Series match. But anyways, let's get on to it. The first Survivor Series match of the night was D'Lo Brown, Godfather, and the Headbangers defeating the Acolytes and the Dudleys in a 4-on-4 match. This match was decent. The first one eliminated was Thrasher by Bradshaw, then Mosh eliminated by Bill Ray. Bradshaw was disqualified, and Farouk and Devon got counted out, and Bill Ray was the last one eliminated. Survivor Series match. D'Lo Brown and Godfather with the survivors. Nothing to talk about. A 5. Next up, we had Kurt Angle defeating Stacey. This is Kurt Angle's first pay-per-view match. And I think Shawn Spears will leave to go to WCW in 2000. You think 99 gave you a headache? WCW in 2000 gives you a concussion. It's just a joke. It's the Kurt Angle. They show a video package of him, and I like the thing. You do not boo an Olympic gold medalist. And Jerry Lawler got to his man. It just makes the Kurt Angle look good. A 5.5. But yeah, this was Kurt Angle's first match. So you gotta make him look good. And by 2000, he becomes the WWF champion. Anyways, and then we got Gangrel, Mark Henry, Steve Blackman, and Val Venus, defeating the British Bulldog and the Mean Street Posse in a 4-on-4 Survivor Series elimination match. This was probably the worst matches ever. 0 out of 10. Yeah, 0 out of 10. Let me talk about who got eliminated. First one eliminated was PKS by Steve Blackman. Then Robbie eliminated by Gangrel. Joey was eliminated by Mark Henry. Gangrel was eliminated by the British Bulldog. Steve Blackman was eliminated by the British Bulldog. And the British Bulldog was eliminated by Val Venus. And Mark Henry and Val Venus are your survivors. By the way, the crowd was dead during this match. Then we had another bad match. Deborah, the Fellas, me, Young, and Tori defeating Ivory, Jacqueline, Luna, and Terry in a shitty match. It's just one fall, and thank goodness it was one fall. I'm only giving it a 0 because of Jerry Lawler's commentary. That's the only reason I'm giving this a 0. Then we have Kane defeating X-Pac by disqualification. Get a good match. I hate the DQ thing, but X-Pac turned on Kane in a match on SmackDown against the Dudleys and saying you're not a member of DX. Whatever. Because Triple H got involved with the WWF Championship. Yeah. And X-Pac roundhouse the fuck out, which, ooh. Yeah. A 6. Next up, we get one of the card but before that, we got Big Show basically defeating Big Boss Man, Minion, Prince Albert, and Fisher. And it's basically a squash match. Not regular whatsoever. It's a squash match. So, anyways, first one with Minion by Big Show. How long was you? 18 seconds. Prince Albert was limited by Big Show in 30 seconds. And then Fisher was limited by Big Show in 55 seconds. And then Boss Man said, fuck you, I'm leaving. So yeah, not rated. It's just a squash match, and this is not the last time we see the Big Show on this night. Next up, now let's get to the car wreck. Whatever. Triple H and Austin were brawling in the back. Triple H ran away. Austin goes after him. They're in the parking garage. Austin's looking, seeing where's Triple H. And here comes a car, blinking headlights, and runs over Steve Austin. And Jim Ross saying, "Go out of my way! Stone Cold just got run down!" Or, that car just ran over Austin. And Steve Austin, this is the way to write him off because of neck surgery. And we're not seeing him again until Unforgiven 2000. Vince McMahon saying, damn it, you son of a bitch. You no good, dirty son of a bitch. This, I'll talk about when I get to the main event. So yeah, they need to replace Miz. I'll tell you later. Then we get match of the night. China defeats Chris Jericho to retain the Intercontinental title. This and the Armageddon match were our best matches, I thought. 7 out of 10. Yeah. She wins with the Pepsi Plunge, which is a top rope pedigree, basically. Yeah. They have a better match at Armageddon the next month when I get to it. Then we have the Hollies defeat and Too Cool defeated Edge and Christian and the Hardys. And another weak ass Survivor Series match. 3 and the eliminations. First one eliminated was Edge by Hardcore Holly. Fuck that. Matt Hardy was eliminated by Sky 2 Hottie. Then Sky 2 Hottie was eliminated by Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy was eliminated by Grand Spectre Sexay. And then he was eliminated by Christian. And then Crash, he was eliminated by Christian. And then the last one eliminated was Christian, and Hardcore Holly was your sole survivor. 3. Like the last Survivor, not the Big Show one. I'm talking about the last 4-on-4 Survivor Series match. The crowd was set. Yeah. Next up, the New Age Outlaws defeat Mankind and Now Snow to retain the World Tag Team titles, or the WWF Tag Titles. 2. Then we get the main event. It was originally supposed to be Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. Since Steve Austin was ran down, they needed a replacement, and it was the Big Show. Big Show defeats Triple H and The Rock to win the WWF Championship. This match was, I give it a 5.5 out of 10. Vince McMahon cost Triple H the WWF Championship, and this leads to Armageddon. So Big Show wrestled twice on this show. This show overall gets a 5.5 out of 10. Big Show is the new WWF Champion. His reign was just We need a baby face to go over to make the fans go home happy in the main event. That was the reason why. Now coming up next will be WCW Mayhem, Armageddon, Starcade. 3 shows to go. 3 to go. And 2006 we next. But I'm going to do a countdown of the top 10 reasons why WCW became their own worst enemy. But coming up, Mayhem. And I'm going to tell you why that show then does not suck. Bye.